I know you are this amazing, new to the scene entrepreneur. You are a small business owner that has been out here in these streets for a minute, but for some reason, you can't grow the business. You can't get sales on a consistent basis. You're concerned about your competition, people that have been in the industry for years. And I mean, they've been out here for a minute and look to be doing good within the industry. Or literally, you're concerned about the fact that these platforms are just crowded, they are saturated. And anytime you do put a piece of content out there trying to share what it is that you provide, in the marketplace, it's like crickets. I mean, no one likes it, no one sees it, no one's purchasing the product. And in the terms of Kermit the Frog, he says, it ain't easy being green, huh? And so when we begin to look at those things, you all, we begin to evaluate what's really going on. So let me share this with you. Your competition really is not the problem. Your positioning is. So now we want to step back and say, how do I begin to really position myself in the marketplace? Because if I don't do it, if I don't position myself in the marketplace, my business is not going to grow. I'm not going to get sales. And so I have to say and look at this, you all. I have to begin to realize, how do I begin to communicate my position in the marketplace and on these social media platforms? How do I communicate what it is that I offer? What do I need to say? Who am I saying it to? Is it the right audience that I'm speaking the right language to? All right. And so, how do I begin to do these things, you all? Let's talk about this for a minute. I have to begin to create content on a weekly basis. And when I say content, I mean I need to create video. I might need to show the back end of how I create a product. I may need to provide testimonials. I may need to look at images. I mean they need to be looking good. I might need to get on some podcast. There's so many things that I need to begin to do, but I have to create content on a weekly basis so I can share it on a daily basis. And depending on the platform and depending on the position that you're in right now on these social media platforms, I'm sorry, but you may have to post 3 times a day, 3 times a day, depending on the platform, depending on where you are. That means I also need to begin to look at my numbers on the back end. Who's actually seeing my information? Is it people that are already following me, or is it people that are not following me, but for some reason, they've taken a little bit of interest in what it is that I'm providing. So in that, I have to step back and I have to begin to create content that's sharing with people how it's going to benefit not me, but how it's going to benefit them. I need to let them know this product, this service that I have is going to benefit you by. It's going to benefit you this way. Whether I have a beauty product, whether I have a digital product, I need to let my audience know that this is how it's going to benefit them. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that, you all, is by the content that I provide to them. It could even be behind the scenes information. It cannot always be about me and a selfie. I have to let people know how it's going to benefit them. All right. And not only that, you all, it needs to be to an audience that has the ability and the willingness to purchase my product. So I have to evaluate, am I on the right platform that will want this product? I could be on the wrong platform. And then I have to look at my content and whatever it is that I'm saying, whatever it is that I'm providing, is it connecting to the right audience? Because not only am I concerned about the audience, I'm also concerned about the algorithm on the platform. How is the algorithm on the platform going to help me? Well, let me share that information with you. The algorithm benefits you by you utilizing certain certain keywords, whether they're long tail keywords. That's what we use. That means I'm providing at least 5 words within what it is that I'm offering. So, say I'm offering a beauty product and it's in the bath or bath industry. It's a shower gel or it is a bar of soap. Well, I need to be saying certain keywords such as this beauty bar provides great aromatherapy and has a great healing property to it for people that have eczema. So I'm utilizing certain keywords because who am I going after? I'm going after a particular audience that might have eczema. They're looking for a moisturizer that's going to bring healing to their body, or I'm looking for a particular audience of people who love a good smell on their body, and maybe they don't want to spray cologne all the time. And so I'm utilizing certain words on the platform. So now I have to allow the platform to what? Work for me. So I'm doing it twofold. That means, once again, I need to be creating content that's going to be beneficial to my audience. And I'm also going to have to create content that has certain keywords in it that is going to hit a particular audience that might be in search of. The platforms are always looking for content or information that's going to keep a particular audience on the platform. I want you all to begin to think about these things, but at the end of the day, I have to be able to look at whatever content I'm providing, it's going to be beneficial to my particular audience. So I need to create that type of content. The other type of content that I'm going to have to create, you all, is what we call awareness content. What is awareness content? Well, it is content that could be trending for that day. It could be content that is trending for the week. And so we know that there's always something trending. And so what you can begin to do is begin to jump on, as I say, jump on that bandwagon. You could talk about, it could be a product out there that people were having that damaged their skin. If I'm still in the beauty industry, it only the aroma only lasted for 30 minutes. People are always talking about stuff. You can find a whole lot of talk going on because the platforms will tell you what's trending. And then what you can begin to do then is add in how beneficial your product is in the marketplace. So we cannot go in always selling, selling, selling. Now, the key thing is we always want to make sure that we provide a call to action. Click the link in the profile. Tag a friend that this is going to bring of interest to. We still want to do a call to action, which means even if I do a call to action, if I'm telling people to click a link, I'm telling people to tag a friend, I still need to be consistent in my content, and I need to be able to have a link for people to click. And when people click that link, it needs to take them to what that product is that I'm talking about for the day. All right. And so, once again, you all, we have to begin to say, in order for me to position myself in the market, I have to communicate my position. I have to let people know what it is that I offer. I have to share with people the benefits that it will provide to them. Now, remember, it's not going to benefit everybody. And guess what? You don't want to connect with everybody because at the end of the day, everybody is not going to want your product. They might be entertained, they may be interested, but they may not want your product. But there are certain people that out there that will want your product. There are billion there are 4.55 billion people that are on these social media platforms. You can connect with people that are going to help you grow your business, that are going to have the ability and the willingness to purchase your product. You got to do the work. Now there's more to it, but you got to start there. We have to create the content that we know we're able to share more about us, more about the product and how it's going to benefit them. So let's get to work. You have questions? Send me a DM, connect with me, and let's talk it through. All right? You all, in the words of Kermit the Frog, it ain't easy being green, but that green sure will make a difference in your life. All right? Let's make it happen. Talk to you soon. Bye bye.